All right, so today we are going to do money math, worksheet 2 for summer school. So this should be the second week of summer school that you're doing this lesson. So let me pull up my worksheet now. Of course, I have too many open. So this is titled Next Dollar Up, Summer School 2. That's what the SS stands for. That's how I'll be using it to abbreviate all summer. So directions, follow along with me as I solve next dollar upward problems and show my work. So every worksheet is going to have kind of the same format with just slightly different problems and different monetary amounts. That way students are practicing the same skills over and over again and really retaining what they're learning. So let me open my annotation feature. Shamar buys a coat and the total is $50.67. Which bills should he hand to the cash register? Well, the cashier behind the cash register. So we know that if the total that the person owes is bigger than the biggest bill that you have, it's important to use that biggest bill first. And then we're going to do some math to see how much we still have left. So 57 minus 20 equals 30.67. So we're still in a situation where what we owe, this $30.67, is still bigger than the biggest bill that we have. So now we're going to use another 20 because that's the bigger bill that we have. And we're going to do the math again. So 36.67 minus 20 gives us $10.67. Now we're at a more friendly amount. So we've got $10.67. Process of elimination. If we use this $10 bill, we're still going to have 67 cents left, because if we take 10.67 and subtract $10, we still have 67 cents left. That bill is not going to cover our purchase. So it makes most sense to use another $20 bill, because that will definitely cover our purchase. So we'll give them $60 and we'll get some change back, because the total is only $50.67. So that is how you would solve that using process of elimination and subtraction. Okay. Portia goes out to get a snack. The bill is $4.50. She has a $5 bill in her wallet. Does she have enough? So to solve this one, you can do subtraction or a number line. I'm going to show subtraction first and then the number line. So I know that if the total is $5, I'm going to subtract what I have. So $5 minus $4.50 leaves me 50 cents. So because there's a remainder, because there's still money left over after you give them what you have in your wallet, that would mean that, yes, Portia had enough money to make that purchase. If you wanted to solve this using a number line, what you would do is you would draw a line at what you owe, so that's right in between the 4 and the 5, and then you would circle the bill that you have. And if the bill that you have is further to the right on the number line, meaning it's bigger than what you owe, then the answer would also be yes. It was supposed to be a check mark. There we go. So those are the two different ways you could solve this problem. So parents, again, as a reminder, if you want the student to try to solve the problem first and then work with me after on how they could have solved it, that's great. Just pause it right after I read the question every time, and then you'll be able to do that. Most of you probably know how to do that by now. Paul goes to buy a packbag for school. It costs him $23.45. He has a $50 bill in his wallet. Does he have enough? So yes, this is a problem that you can solve using a number line. However, it's a really big number. You've got to go all the way up to 50. That would be really time consuming when we could just use the subtraction method instead and save ourselves some time. So I'm going to use the subtraction method to solve this problem. So if I have $50 and I'm subtracting $23.45, I'm going to do this math on a calculator, and there's no problem with that. Anytime that you're working with decimals or anything like that, it's important to use a calculator if you're not absolutely sure. So I'm going to take my calculator. I'm going to type 50 minus 23.45. That's how it looks in the calculator. Equals, and I got $26.55. So, is there a remainder? Yes or no? Is there money left over after you hand them the bill that you have in your wallet? Yes. So that means that Paul had enough money to make this purchase and buy his backpack for school. Okay. Michelle buys a new pair of sunglasses. Her total is $9.80. What bill should she hand to the cashier? So technically, either one of these could be a right answer. If you only have a 20 or if you only have a 10, it would definitely cover it. But if you have both, you want to use the next dollar up. So if we're doing a number line, We're going to start at 5. Okay, we want to start, we could start at 1, we could start at 5, whatever makes the most sense to you. So remember, we're going to draw that line next to what we have or what we owe, and then we're going to circle what we have. So we have a 10 and we have a 20. And if we want to use the next dollar up, we want to use the next biggest bill. So that means it would be the first one that you run into when you head right down the number line after determining how much you owe. So she owed $9.80, and I came across this $10 bill before I came across the 20, meaning 10 would be the correct choice and the correct bill to give if you want the least amount of change. Okay, number the bills from smallest to largest. So last week we did largest to smallest. This one's a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our number line. And this week we only have to go up to 10. It's the biggest bill that we have. So we're going to take this number line. And remember, we want to head down the number line to the right when we're looking for from smallest to biggest. We'll head down it from the left from biggest to smallest. So since we're doing smallest to largest, I'm going to start down here. I'm going to draw my line, and I came across the 1, so that 1 is the smallest, therefore it's first on my list. Now I'm going to keep moving down the number line, and I came across a 5. That means 5 is the next smallest. And then I'm going to continue moving down my number line and come across this 10, making the 10 the largest out of this assortment of bills. Thank you for learning with me today.